go. Aquarius. It's time to get you a Moonology Moon Phase reading for 2 more shuffles. Thank you, Athena. For the full Moon Eclipse on the 19th of November in 2021. This one? Whoa, okay. So these are the 3 cards. Gotcha. Full moon for the full moon. And another full moon. Great. You know, before I even started this, I heard something about great fortune in this particular reading. So let's see what we see here. But adjustments are required. We shall see what that means. 2 more shuffles and straight off the top. See if I can shuffle them correctly as she intends. Whoa. This one came flying out. Take it. So be it. Cool. Now the next. That's the one. Okay. Peace. So 2 swords. Queen of Cups. Were they in some sort of set? Yeah, they're coming. Might be coming out of some sort of bad time in your life here. Okay, then. Some bad times. But that means that you're going to be adjusting 2 more to that one. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Thank you, Athena. You're going to be adjusting into something much better from what I'm seeing here, you know. Two off the top and then the 1. And then... Oh, keep shuffling? Okay then. Just take that one and keep shuffling. Whatever you say, dear. That was the one, go 2 in. Take the top 2, so be it. Dominion, which is victory. And this looks quite fortuitous indeed. Got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh. By the way, the sun just peeked out from the bottom of the deck. Getting better as we go. 3 more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. Interesting. Definitely the next one. If I do it right. Okay, then. Nope, cut them. Cut the deck. Cut it again. That's the one. Okay. Top 3. Right. So there we are. Remember, this is general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind for someone else. Interesting. 3rd quarter moon. And that, yeah, that's in the back. I think I had this. I just had this in the last one. Interesting. I feel like I just had this one. See, now I've tried twice to find this card, and it's not just popping out. Adjustments there. Yeah. Yeah. This was in... What was it? Was it Libra or Aries? Interesting. Okay, we may want to go look at that to see. It just feels like a lot of the air signs are having a similar experience right now in my mind. But okay, let's get to something here. Your life. Well, see, this is a different meaning than I got in the other reading. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be what's causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Actually, if I recall, it was Aries. Huh. Someone had it. Anyhow. Trust may be required to move this situation forwards. Okay. So, a sense of despair may have washed over you due to a lack of trust in the self and imbalance due to such a thing. So let's see here. Philanthropy. Transitory situation leading to success. Something to do with power and influence. Power of influence. That's the one. Power of... So, is this an instance where they get back to themselves here and they have confidence in themselves and they gain power of influence? That's the one. Okay. So having more confidence in yourself will give you the power of influence over a situation that's merely transitory that you might be stuck in. Now we're talking. Okay, then. Queen of Cups. Okay. I just get that it says remember to remain tranquil within what else it is you're doing here. It's their tranquility? That's the one. Okay, so you're getting back to your own sense of personal mentality and personal sense of tranquility here. Okay, then. Peace in reverse, though. Yeah, you start that car. Someone has to be at work at 6 a.m. Okay. It's crack of dawn early. Wow. Let's see. Pleasure after pain. Truth and untruth. Okay, is this them separating their truths and untruths? Now we're talking. Okay, so I'm going to look at traditional tarot. Yeah, so I'm getting release your grip on having to find the right solution, look at both sides, and consider alternatives. So you're looking at alternative truths here, and trying to get back to your own, which may itself as well be going under a bit of an adjustment, but you're going to find success in it leading up to this full moon eclipse here. Surrender to the divine full moon. Okay, that's a pretty direct answer. Because it says surrender to the divine, it kind of tells me where the direction of a new sense of self may come from. Oh, okay. So, you're looking for this new form of your own personal truths, right? And speaking of truth, it says a wish you made may be about to come true, and you're getting the answers you need. I just got in my mind a new sense of understanding between you and the universe. A new way of thinking that brings understanding between you and the universe. Athena says, thank you for that, Athena. It's leading to 6 of Wands victory. And then 2 of Wands dominion. See, is this victory within your own dominion? No, it is not, she says. Okay. Well done. Okay, so a new sense of balance is what you're finding a victory of within the self. Now we're talking. New self-love, even. Okay, that's cool. There could be some turbulence within this, though. It could leave you restless and obstinate. Interesting. And then you move into the Ace of Discs. So I'm really getting the restlessness there more than anything, though. It's going to lead to new labors and new powers within the self. But again, you're advised to let go of the past and move on as you surrender to the divine. Yeah, because you're really leaving whatever this old understanding of the self was behind, if you will. And to be honest, like, I don't want to be the one to say it, but I just feel this mentality coming from multiple voices in my head that you need to put on the big chill as you're doing this, or this will become more. Can we get a clarification on this Two of Wands? That'd be a good thing, she says. Okay, so we're going to clarify this Two of Wands. Those are the ones? These? Yes. Clarifying the Two of Wands. Ooh boy. We have Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. Ooh. Alright. Four of Swords with the Ten of Swords, though, is. Yeah, take rest from your sorrows that might be caused by this change. Because take rest from your sorrows that may have been caused. Yes, but what about, okay, traditional tarot. I'm being told that's a traditional tarot, Ace of Cups, which is easy to find. Here we are. Yeah, so there's something new calling you. Nothing you need to be public about. Okay, here it is. That's the one. So you need to take rest from sorrow, or you will be overwhelmed with a flood of emotion that you would have to keep contained or hidden from others, that would lead you to a sense of ruin, so to speak. But you will be put to the end of delusion. So it's the ruin of something that's not real anyhow. So don't put too much energy into this Two of Wands stress here, because the reality is very different from what's in your mind. It's not it's just turbulence. It's kind of like turbulence when you're flying in a plane, is what Athena is showing me. It comes, it goes, it'll be done. Don't put too much stock into it, she says. Thank you, Athena. So, okay, with all that being said, a personal issue reaches resolution in this full moon. She's saying this is only going to be a few days after the eclipse. So this is the eclipse right here. This darkness will be brought forth as a primary occurrence with the eclipse itself, and as we move back into the regular full moon energy, you're going to be feeling a lot of feels, because that's the Cancer as a sign, especially a full moon in Cancer function. So let's see what this says about it more specific. Here we are. Okay, right away. Don't be clingy and stop sulking. Okay, so some of you are going to look to cling to the past or cling to another to solve this problem. Don't do that. And stop sulking. It's pretty straightforward. Have you had enough family time lately, it says. You may have to move towards what you're wanting in a sideways manner. Okay, then. Prince of Swords. So... no. Right. Okay, it says that you're full of ideas, making you clever but unstable potentially, but more... Okay. Harsh, plotting, and unreliable. Don't be fanatical. Interesting. Oh, don't be fanatical about being clingy. Okay, I get that then. Interesting. Plotting. Where does that come in? Okay, so you may have to put forth some plot to do something to get towards what you want in a sideways manner. Is this two different individuals? Not the case. That could not necessarily be the one. You could be going through both of those experiences here as you move into the new moon, maybe towards the last 10 days of the month at the very least. No, even longer. Okay, so like the last week of the month at the very, not the entire. So, let's look at this very quickly. So, got that there. Huh. Maybe the 24th, 23rd, 24th area, you could start to see a movement into this, having to move sideways towards something that you're looking to get. Let's keep moving. Princess of Discs. Upright. Upright. Okay, so this, I feel like I'm just being told this is someone else in your life. That's the one. Okay, thank you, Athena. And they are defined as young, beautiful, strong, diligent, and benevolent. Huh. Prince of Cups. And that's how you, okay, I'm being told that's how you interact with them. Subtlety, secretly, violent. Like, I see secret violence, I'm getting passive-aggressive with this person. You have a calm surface that's masking an intense passion with them. Can we get a clarification on this? Princess of Discs. Who is this person that Aquarius is dealing with, Athena? Two right off the top. That's it. This person is seven of Wands in the reverse and Six of Swords in the reverse. Is this someone that they work with? No doubt. That's the thing. So someone you work with, a woman who, for lack of better terms, has their shit together, you are passive-aggressive towards. Yeah, you're fighting, quarreling. You're fighting with them. This is someone you fight with on the regular. Huh. Can I get some clarification on this? Is this them coming to a new sense of self that they should stand up for themselves against something? That's not the one. Can I get a clarification further on this first row here? Because this change of self, this is popping out. And she says 2 in, then 1, then 1, then 1. Queen of Swords. Pleasure. Unlike the last time, that doesn't look like a 9 when I look at the 6. Queen of Swords. Sticking out like a sore thumb. Keen observing. So you keenly observed something that starts all of this out. It's your subtle interpretation of this. You can become more individualistic in all of this. But you could be also being presumptuous and vain because of it. That might be why we have this fight, no doubt. Okay then. Queen of Swords. Yeah, but what is Ace of Wands in this situation? I just got sexual vigor. This is quite the strange reading. Strength. Is this a person they're having sex with at work? That's the case for some. Oh. So someone wants to have, someone they work with wants them, and they're going to realize that's the case? Yes, that's the thing. So you've been going through something with someone. It's been causing a certain passive aggression. And I don't know who this reading is for specifically. But the thing is that things are going to come to a head. And you're going to realize that, so to speak, you are the one, not to say who's of greater value, because we're all equals, we're all part of one, but the ball was in their court, and now it is in yours, so to speak, and that's giving you a whole new perception of this whole thing. Just be careful not to be passive aggressive with them. Let me clarify that really quick then. 2 cards that popped out. Okay, so there's one that popped out as you were saying it. Let's get what pops out next. This is popping out as I'm trying to do it. Yeah, don't be passive aggressive just to satisfy your own ego, or it will lead to failure with this person. Is this someone they can have a great relationship with? No, this is a fling or just a thing. This is a situation. Interesting. So a new sense of self, is that what leads to this? That's the one. Okay. So they're going to be attracted to you either way, but this new sense of self has created a situation in which they're going to want a piece of something because they like what they're seeing, and it's a bit different than the norm. All because of this new resolution within the self. But when you have that, that's when you're going to pick up on this subtlety from them, and things might start a-happening, if you know what I mean. That's fine. It's a fine time. For the full moon especially. So is this with the tides, so to speak? That's the one. So this is a short-term possibility, a little doorway you could walk through here. Could this affect the relationship in the future? Not really, she says. Thank you, Athena. Well, with that, Aquarius, I hope you can keep it happy, healthy, and wise, and also real. Apply wisdom as to how to go about this situation, because that's what Athena is here to do. Yeah. Remember, don't get in that ego to satisfy it. With great love, Aquarius. Namaste.